United States Air Force Museum, Wright, Patterson Air Force Base, Dayton, Ohio. It's Gulf Shoresman. I'm at the United States Air Force Museum, and we're looking at the first Curtiss four-cylinder water-cooled engine that was used in a dirigible in 1908. Pretty primitive, but it's also very cool. This is a Northrop A-17A attack aircraft built in 1937. Let me slip right by you right here. Thank you. This is a Gnome N9 rotary engine cutaway. As you can see, the whole crankcase, cylinder, and everything spins. You can see the pistons going up and down, spark plugs firing, the planetary gear set, and crankshaft. This is how airplanes were built 100 years ago. Sticks and wires. This is the Thomas Morris S-4C Scout. With a French radial engine. Crankshaft was fixed to the fuselage. In the prop and the whole rotating assembly, all the cylinders spun. Use centrifugal force to sling oil and fuel up to the cylinders. The Memphis Belle, beautifully restored, excellent display here at the U.S. Air Force Museum, Dayton, Ohio. Wright R1820 engine, massive power plant, times 4. Beautiful World War II machine. God bless the USA. Well, viewers, this is Gulf Swordsman here, and I am looking at a B-2 bomber at the Air Force Museum in Dayton, Ohio, and it is very amazing. And imagine what it's like to get inside this thing and take off and fly anywhere. We just recently sent some of these from here in Dayton, Ohio, to Iran to drop some bombs on the Iranians. And I bet they did not like it. General Electric F-110 or GE-129 jet engine. Total work of art. You have trouble with the plumbing under your sink? Imagine working on this plumbing. There's a Pratt & Whitney F100 PW220 engine. Look at the length and the size of this thing. Combustion section, turbine section, compressor section, fan inlet section. B-52 bomber. This thing is massive. It's the most impressive aircraft in this entire building, in my opinion. This is at the Wright Patterson Air Force Base, U.S. Air Force Museum. Please like and subscribe and give me a comment if you don't mind. Gulf Shoresman here, and I'm showing you the bomb bay of a B-52 bomber. And as you can see, it's got 16 there. It holds another 16 there. These are 750-pound bombs. Some more up in there. Looking back towards the rear landing gear. Looking back at this end of the bombs. B-52 bomber. Looking toward the front landing gear. B-52 bomber. B-1 bomber. Sitting next to an Osprey. Okay, this is the scariest thing here. These are intercontinental ballistic missiles. All the different ones we've had, these are in silos across America and across Europe and across Germany. This is what we're trying to keep Iran from getting. Because if they get one of these, they're going to shoot it to Israel and to us and wherever the hell they want it to go. Thank you, President Trump, for making sure they never have a chance to get this awful weapon. Here it is, Gulf Shoreman fans, the boxcar. Dropped the second nuclear bomb in World War II on Nagasaki, ending the World War. Absolutely historical piece. That's just amazing to think that we're standing here looking at it. Freedom. What happened with this plane right here? We can never let Iranians get one of these, ever. This is the second most historical airplane of World War II. Of course, being the Enola Gay that dropped the bomb on Hiroshima. And this one being the boxcar that dropped the bomb on Nagasaki, Japan. Beautifully restored. There's the bomb. You're looking at history here, brought to you by the Gulf Shoresman. I'm everywhere. Please subscribe, hit the like button, drop a comment and tell me your favorite World War II story. If your father or mother was in World War II or you were in World War II yourself, drop me a note. I'll respond back to you. Scary machine. Doesn't look that scary, but what made it so scary was this little dude right over here called the Fat Man. atomic bomb, developed by none other than Robert Oppenheimer. 10,000-pound weapon detonated at an altitude of about 1,800 feet over the city. It yielded an explosive force of 20,000 tons of TNT, about the same as an atomic bomb dropped over Hiroshima. Because Nagasaki's hilly terrain, however, the damage was less than the relatively flat city of Hiroshima. Fat Man was an implosion-type weapon using a sphere of plutonium placed in the center of the hollow sphere of a high-explosive HE. Numerous detonators located in the surface of HE were fired simultaneously to produce a powerful inward pressure of plutonium.